In this lesson, I will explain to you about union, intersection, and disjoint sets. So first of all, we will discuss union sets. Union sets. Suppose we have one set 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the elements of set A. Suppose we have another set and the elements are suppose 6, 7, or I can write down 2, 4. Right? This is called the union sets. The union of sets A and B. How we will write down A union B like this. This is for union B. Is the set of all elements that are in A and B. Right? Union means you have to write down all the elements which are present in A and B. So, okay. So, see, 1 is here, 1 is not here, but we will write down 1. 2 is here in set A, 2 is also here. This is the important point, right? Because 2 is common, we will write down only one time. We will not write down 2 again, only one time. If it is common, common means if it is present in both the sets, we will write down only one time. Okay, come on to the next, that is 3. So we do not have a 3 here, but we will write down 3. Similarly, 4 we have here, we will write down only one time. And then 5, right? So it's complete. Then come to the B. We have 6 here, 7 here, but we do not have 6 and 7 in set A. This is union. You have to write down each and every element of both the sets. This is A union B. So simple. If something is common, you have to write down only one time, but you have to write down all the elements of A, all the elements of B. This is you. This is called the union. And in set builder notation, we write down A union B equal to, right? We will write down X such that X belongs to A or X belongs to B. This is the set builder notation. Means X, any set such that or while X belongs to A. This sign represents belongs, and this sign, if I cross it, does not belong or does not member, or this is also called the member. X is the member of A or X is the member of B. You have to write down each and every element. This is called the union sets. Right? If I will show you with the help of a Venn diagram, so see, this is A and this is B. This is the Venn diagram, right? A and B. So see, each and every element we have to write down. Each and every element. So A union B, how we will represent in the form of a Venn diagram? Because we have taken all the elements of B, we have to shade this part and we have to shade the B as well, because every element we have taken here. This is called A union B. Venn diagram, graphical representation of A union B. This is the set builder notation, how we will write down A union B. X, while X belongs to a member of A or X is a member of B. Now come to the intersection. Same thing, right? Here I will write down intersection. Intersection sets. How we will represent intersection? A intersection B. This is called union, right? U for union, and this represents intersection. If suppose we have set, here I will write down A, B, C and D, And we have another set. I told you we represent sets with the capital letters. You can write down any letter: A, B, E, F, G. Suppose we have these two sets, A and B. A has a members A, B, C, D, while B is A, B, E, F, G. But the requirement is you have to find out A intersection B. Right? So the intersection of two sets A and B, written as A intersection B like this, is the set of elements common to both A and B, which are common. Here you do not have to write down each and every element, only the elements which are present in both sets. Just like A is here, we have B common, present in both. See, C is here, C is not here. D is here, D is not here. Similarly, E, F, G, they are present in B, but they are not present in A. So we will not write down here. This is intersection, means common, or which are present, right? Common, or which are present in both sets. If we have 3 sets or 4 sets, same thing, you have to find out common. So A intersection B equal to A and B. Union means you have to write down each and every element of both the sets. This is called union. But if something is common, you have to write down only one time. While in the case of intersection, only common you have to write down. And the set builder notation of A intersection B, how we will write down? X, while X belongs to A, X belongs to A, and X member of B, both. This is the sign for belongs to or membership. So see, here I have mentioned X, while X belongs to A and belongs to B. The word I have used here, and, because it should be common. But in the case of A union B, X, while X belongs to A, or X belongs to B. It means you have to write down both the elements of A and B. Here you have to write down which is common between A and B. So this is the A intersection B, and the Venn diagram, how you will show it. Suppose this is the Venn diagram. Here, this is the overlapping section. This is the common area. Whatever is common A and B, you have to write down here, A and B. But here I'm not going to write down. I'm just showing you which part you have to shade. This one, A intersection B. Only this area is common. In the case of union, you have to write down each and every element, so you have to shade all A and B completely. You have to shade. Here is common, so this overlapping area is common, so you have to shade only this area. This is the intersection. Now is the disjoint, right? So disjoint means which is nor in A, neither in A nor in B. It is called the disjoint. I will write down here. Disjoint sets. After this we will solve some questions, then it will be much more easy. So suppose if sets, any sets A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever, right? We have two sets if C and D have no elements in common. Suppose again I will make X and Y. If X we have 1, 2 and 3, and in Y we have 6, 7 and 8. So see, in X and Y we do not have anything common. So this is called the disjoint set, right? Disjoint set. We do not have anything common. The sets X and Y are disjoint if X and Y have no elements common. That is, X and Y are disjoint means C, if I will write down X intersection Y, right? What you will get? You will get nothing, or empty set we present show like this. This is called the empty set or null set, right? Disjoint. So how you will shade in the form of a Venn diagram? Suppose this is X and this is Y. This is Y. It's not overlapping, and we are not taking any element because these two are totally different. We are not making the union, right? Okay, this is the disjoint set. And the null set or empty set, here I will write down, suppose we have one set. If we do not have any element in the set, it is called the null set or empty set. You can represent like this, or we will use this and this. This symbol is for the empty set or the null set. Right, so we have discussed union. In union you have to take each and every element of both the sets. If something is common, you have to take only one time. In intersection you have to write down only the common which are present in both the sets. Disjoint sets means if we have two sets and there is nothing common, right? And then empty set, the set which we have no member or no elements. Now we will solve some questions in order to understand these concepts. So I told you this is the universal set in the last lecture. Universal set is represented by U and in the form of rectangle. So A, B, C, right? Okay, so first of all, we have to find out A union C. So what is the method how you will solve it in your exam? A union C. First, you have to write down A here. Here I am writing. In the next slide, we will do direct. I will just write down from here. But this is the proper way. A and then write down C is R, U, W and Y. And then you have to find out A union C. Union means each member. P, Q, R, P, Q, R. See, R is here and in C as well, but we will write down only one time in case of union. So this is A union C. Here is A intersection C. Right, I will do directly. Okay, next slide I will do directly, but one more time I will show you what is the proper way to solve it. A, first write down A and then C, R, U, W and Y, and then you have to find out A intersection C. A intersection C means which is common. Intersection means which is present in both. So only R is present in both. So we will write down R here. This is A intersection C. Now A union B. A union B. I will do it directly from here. But you have to write down A first, then B, and then A union B. So A union B means P is here. We will write down here. Q is present in both, but we will write down only one time. Similarly, R is present in both. We will write down in one time. S, T, U, S, T, and U. This is A union B. A intersection B. Intersection means which is common. A intersection. So see Q and R. So only Q and R. Now is the B complement. So I told you in the last lecture that whenever is the B complement, you have to compare it with U, with the universal set. And B complement means the members which are present in U but not in B. So see, Q is here, Q is here, we will not take Q. P, B complement is P is there, and then Q and R is here. We will not write down. S is also here. T is also here, U is also here, right? So we will not write down Q, R, S, T, U. What is remaining? P, V, W, X, and Y, right? This is B complement, which are present in P but not in B. So these are P, V, W, X, Y. Here is the same thing, C complement. Now you have to deal these two. U complement is always related to universal set, which are present in U but not in C. So P, right? And then Q. Okay, this R is here in C, so we will not consider it. Similarly, U, we will not deal with the U, W, and Y. So what is remaining? P, Q, S, T, V, and X. These are the C complement. Now is important, A union B complement. Now the question is, see, be careful, and this is important question. A union B complement. It's not A union B. First you have to find out the B complement, right? It has two parts. First we will find out B complement. B complement means the members which are present in A but not in B. So see, we will cross this Q. We do not want R because these are common, T and U. So P, V, W, X, and Y. This is B complement. Now write down A, P, Q, and R. So we have to make A union B complement. So now we have to consider A and B complement, not this B complement. So what is A union B? We have to write down each element, but if it is present in both, we will write down only one time. P, V, W, X, Y, Q, and R. This is A union B complement. Last question, A intersection C complement. First we will find out the C complement, which we already did, but no problem, we will do one more time. Complement you have to compare with the U, universal set, right? So we do not want this R, we do not want U. If it is present in both, we do not consider. Only which are present in U but not in C, this, V, and X, right? And then A, write down A here, and we have P, Q, and R. So this is A intersection C complement. Now you have to consider this C complement, not this. So what is common? Intersection means common. P, Q, only P and Q. Right? So in this lesson you have learned union, the most important thing, intersection of sets. Intersection means common, right? Union means all members you have to take. And then complement you have to write down A complement, B complement, right, on bar on the top of the letter. And always you have to compare complement with the universal set. Disjoint means if we have two sets and there is nothing common. An empty set, just like empty set, or we will represent like this, right? So still, if you have any question, any confusion, without hesitation, you can write down in the comment section and I will try my best to solve it. But please do not forget to subscribe to my channel Saima Academy, and thanks for watching.